Imagine that you had a job that paid you whatever you wanted. It was $100,000 a week. And you had everything that you needed. You owned everything that you had. You had the opportunity to network with people. You had the opportunity to do a whole bunch of things, even hire people, set up your own team, and even grow your income. But because you wanted to be around a particular hate group that never accepted you in the first place, you decide that you'd rather give up all of that money that you had before, and then you would just join these people who really don't like you at all. You lose your money, you become homeless, you become dusty, and you even double down on becoming more angry. And then after being loyal to these same people, they actually make fun of you for being loyal to them. Myron Gaines has to be the biggest bag fumbler of all time. He's gotten famous out of the dating podcast genre by pretty much making geopolitical hate speech and talking down on Jews, gays, and blacks.
Exactly.
You should have went to the club then.
Nah, bro, I hate clubs. And then I'll just keep it 1,000 with you. Like I heard, like Fresh did like a story, and I heard like Jamaican music.
Why do you hate clubs, Myron? Why do you hate clubs? It's because you feel like a sitting duck when you go to places like that? You see, man, this is what happens when you run your mouth, man. You can't be seen or caught dead. You can't be caught lacking because you go to a club. You have to be watching your back. You have to pay for extra security and stuff, and you don't got that kind of money for security, Myron. This is what your mouth has gotten you, buddy. He has to constantly watch his back, bro. All because he keeps running his mouth. You can't even get a regular job, Myron. You doomed yourself. Doomed.
Music. I saw a bunch of black people. I was like, no, thank you.
Or you wanted to go to a white club?
Bro, I don't go where, I'm not.
Same thing with white clubs. It don't matter. He got too many ops. That's why he can't do clubs. He can't do public settings, forums. Can't do none of that shit. You condemned yourself, bro. And what happens when you have kids, Byron? What's gonna happen then? Did you think about that? No, you didn't.
I'm not going to a place where there's a bunch of.
What type of club do you want to go to?
I'm going where they're playing some 41 and some Bon Jovi, bro. That's where I'm going. I'm not going
Bon
nowhere.
Jovi?
Yes, bro.
And Myron is
Bon Jovi. That means the older crowd, the safer crowd. That's what that means.
willing to risk his own safety, talking down on blacks. And other black conservative commentators have even warned him.
I think he might get touched.
Of course. That's why I've been saying. Any contemporary thinking male on earth is going to say, look at this guy, look at his actions and say, oh my goodness, bro. You're going to be walking streets. You got to hire security. Hiring security, for the amount of time you need just to go out and see sunlight and stuff, bro, that's going to run your bank account. It's going to run it.
I think he might get touched.
Of course.
He keep playing around like this, playing with fire. He going to end up in the wrong spot, the wrong time. That's why he don't want to go to no black clubs, because he know he might get touched. Somebody going to recognize him, and he going to get touched.
Facts.
I think that's why he's avoiding black people.
But this hasn't stopped Myron from continuing in his foolishness. He continues to say, hateful things about different groups, especially blacks. It doesn't even really matter if people like him or not. He wants to defend racist white people who really dislike him in the first place. And he's willing to go all in. And everything seems cool, except when, Myron gets disrespected by these same racist white people.
Shut the up, dude.
Hey, you sin. You sin.
Hey,
I am in Florida. I'm in Florida, and I will knock you out on camera.
All right, I'm not gonna have violence in the space. It's not even my space. I think Ian's having issues.
You see, Myron is already basically.
You go to white spaces, they hate you just as much, bro. If not more. Bro, you dumb. Oh my God. You condemned, bro. You condemned your life. You condemned your future.
So Myron's families are immigrants.
Yes.
So he's trying to be on their team, but he doesn't check the boxes. Number one, he's Sudanese, which is black. Two,
bro, so they especially don't like your ass, bro. You were born here, but your parents came from Sudan, bro. They especially don't like you, Myron. What is you talking about?
He says this.
What you got to say about that?
He fell asleep already.
Well, when he wakes up, tell me he's a and if he has something to say, I've been in here for a few hours now. He didn't say a word.
Bro, The reason why they didn't say nothing to you, because they were looking at you like they would a female. Sit there, shut up, and hopefully, maybe somebody might ask you a question. But besides that, man, you are trespassing, Myron. Trespassing.
See, and that's the problem. See, this is exactly what I was talking about earlier when I said that people need to be united. You got retards like this that comes in, right, and says divisive, stupid rhetoric, but you're dumb sitting behind a Anon account, can't even stand behind what the you're saying. You got the nerve to talk to me when I got my real name out there, my real face out there. I'm live every day talking about this, actually contributing to the fight, and you got the gall to sit there and call me a stand piece of shit.
Wait, Myron, I thought you promoted freedom of speech. I mean, isn't that what you do? If he calls you that, they're just words, Myron. Why does it bother you so much? It shouldn't bother you, should it?
This is the problem that we have in these spaces. We got these stupid, retarded, autistic that will sit there and say, well, you're not white, so you can't talk about this, or you're... And it's like, okay, retard, you want to go ahead and have this fight by yourself where no one's going to take you seriously because they're going to just think you're a KKK member, you retard?
Bro, no one takes you seriously, Myron. Everything is a abhorrent contradiction with your whole life. Everybody in the chat's not going to say that to you, but every one of those dudes there, they all thinking it, bro. You are beyond an oxymoron. You are osmosis. They're gonna say things right through you, and they don't expect you to say shit. You're intruding in their space, sir. The only reason why you're there is because they expect you to shut the fuck up. Be quiet. Listen to what they got to say, and maybe somebody might ask you something. Know your place, Myron. You should know your place. You're a bottom hole. You're a bottom hole, Myron. Sorry.
That's the problem. And you know what's also funny? I'm one of the biggest advocates for white people being able to practice and say white power, be able to maintain their relationship with white women, etc. I'm actually one of the biggest proponents of white people being able to say, hey, I want to keep my race white. I actually respect that, and I fight for their ability to say that.
And you still a bottom hole. Thank you for your work, kind sir. You still the bed winch in this conversation.
Now, this is interesting because a lot of the people weighed in on this in the comment section, and that is what I really want to focus on right now because these comments are crazy, and let's check them out. Look at this guy, anti-censorship. In Wolf's defense, even though I disagree with him on some stuff in JK Radio, and Wolf had me blocked, it's only fair and white of me to point out that your real name is Amrul Fadil, not Myron Gaines, and you are not white, work for the feds. This is also why teaming up with Nons makes no sense. As the movement grows, tensions will be highlighted amongst the different ethnic groups, and we will go nowhere. You are a degenerate yourself. The guy also says, dude's also a Sada-mite. You've seen photos of him kissing other males? What? Yeah, I thought Wolf also said he doesn't like Myron, so there's no love between the two. Rescue women femininity. So basically Myron is their bioweapon pet. All I got from this is he's willing to kiss white supremacists behind as long as they don't let him know what they really think. Yeah. Myron is mad he's not a white guy. Does he forget what he looks like when he's completely ishing on his own people? The reality is this, Myron, if he was going to go this route, I honestly feel that he would do so and get something out of it. But obviously, he's not getting anything out of it. In fact, he's lost a whole lot doing this, and these people still don't respect him. He's trying to help a group of people who already run the world, who don't need any help, and they have nothing to really give him because this kind of sector of groups of guys don't really have a whole lot and don't really have a lot of money, and they don't like you anyway. You were so much better when you were working with the blacks and black content creators like Kevin Samuels and a lot of brothers and people in the hip hop industry. I mean, that was your bag, and those are the people that really had the money and who could move and shake things for you. But
and then that's gone. He failed to see like where his strengths were, who had his back. He failed to see all that shit. I know one day you're gonna want to have a family, you're gonna have some type of legacy, and this is going to send shockwaves to the future of your kids as they get older, bro. And I really feel sorry, mostly for them, man. When you have kids, I'm going to feel sorry for them. I just truly am.
But these guys who are not gonna like you anyway, it's basically like you're in the friend zone. And that's kind of what Myron is. He's a guy that's chasing a girl that will never respond to him by text message, and you're willing to leave your wife who loves you, who actually wants to be with you, for people that could care less about you. And that's Myron, a sad tragedy here on YouTube.